Mazzy.
Yeah? What?
I've just counted my sausages and there's only 7 there, but there were 8 in the pack.
Yeah, you got another load in there in the foil. I've just put them back in to keep warm.
Ah, okay
You're
then.
not going to want 14 sausages, surely.
You'll see.
I bet you don't even manage all that.
Ha! No problem. Can't beat a good fry up. I think it's probably my favourite. I keep saying curry and doner kebab and things, but I think it is probably my favourite meal is a good fry up. You can't beat it.
It's got to be my worst. But there you go, got everything today. White pudding, black pudding, bacon.
And something special.
Boxy!
Boxy.
I don't think we tried it before, did
I don't think we have. It's Irish thing.
Yeah, we're not sure what it is.
I think it's just potato and flour, and I think it's a potato cakey thing. Let's have a try. It's a bit like a pancake.
Oh, okay.
Potato pancake. Yeah, it's nice. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, enjoy.
No, I will.
Wow. Now, either you were starving or you really enjoyed that.
It's lovely. It's lovely. Can I have the rest of them sausages now, or what? What are they doing in the oven? Get them on that plate, love. Come on.
You can eat more. You're on your last hole of your belt.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you've got loads of room left. There we are.
Yeah, I ain't even untightened that yet. Get them sausages out on my plate, please. Is there what else in there?
Yeah, a few extra mushrooms.
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah. Mine definitely is not as exciting as Dan's. Chicken salad. But I have mustard again today.
Good morning to everybody from Keem Beach.
Good morning!
This is the beach where we couldn't park the other day, but we showed you from, we were trying to drive down to it. It does look beautiful. It's very nice. There's a little camper van down there, a little Volkswagen camper van with the perfect spot. That's the only spot I'd want. We're not going to drive down there. We've stayed in the top car park. It might be hard to turn around. It looks a bit narrow. So we're not going to go down. We're not in the mood for a beach at the moment. We've got our own, haven't we? Which we're staying on.
Got our own, yes.
But this is a very interesting place, apart from just being absolutely beautiful.
Lots of history.
Lots of history. Now, the first thing to mention, you've said this before. What are the cliffs around here, Mazzy? Can you remember what's so special about them?
Yeah, they're the highest cliffs in Europe.
They are.
Yeah.
Now, I'm guessing it means the cliffs over here, this side, as you're driving over the mountain there's some very steep cliffs. So the highest cliffs in Europe, we've driven over them. And a very famous man came from here.
Yeah, I forget his name now.
It's Boycott, Mazzy, it's Boycott.
Oh, Boycott, that's the one, yeah.
Captain Boycott.
Do you want to tell the story?
I do, yeah. There he is, Mazzy. Show everyone Captain Boycott. He's a Norfolk man, he comes from England. Comes from Norfolk, and he came over, he came to Clonmel, which is where your dad was born in the 1850s, 1854. Went to Clonmel, and then he ended up coming here, buying a bit of land and building a house, which you can't see from here. It's just in the distance over there. Now, he built the house, it burnt down, and then he was looking after the estate, and he lived in a house nearby. And all the local people didn't like him. He was very, very strict, a very strict landlord. Nobody liked him, so they all stopped. Nobody talked to him. They boycotted him. Yeah, that's where the word boycott comes from. So if you boycott something, it's because of Captain Charles Cunningham Boycott. He is the reason that word is around. I thought that was pretty cool. There's the house there. It's still here. That's his original house. Now you see the white house there. That is just over here. So his house, which burnt down, is just in the distance back there. What else is there? There's a lookout post. Can you see that up on the top of the hill?
I won't be able to see it, but it's just up there.
It's in a beautiful spot.
Yeah.
And there's a few other little bits here which we can't see. The bridge house, that looks really nice.
I think that's just behind his house, darling.
Oh, is that behind his house?
Yeah, somewhere up there.
Okay, and the white house there is the Coast Guard station. Yeah, it's interesting. There's also stories about an aircraft crashing and stuff like that, but I can't be bothered reading anymore because it's very early in the morning and very hot. What a scorcher, what a scorcher. Perfect map to bring you up to date here. Now, I've been saying it wrong all the time. I've been saying Achill Island. It's pronounced apparently Achill. So it's Achill Island. okay, I think. I bet I've got it wrong still, I bet someone's told me wrong. Achill Island, and here is the island, so this is where we came on. I think.
Yeah, it would have been.
Would have been.
One way on, one way off, isn't it?
Yeah, this is where we have been parking. See this little bit here? Keel Beach. This is where we are, Keem Beach. And there's no road after this, it's all just walking around there. We're now going to go to this loch, this lake up here. But where is the other one? This loch here. Apparently there is a dinosaur in there.
Ooh.
In the 1960s, a guy took a photo of a dinosaur and it got on the front pages of all the national news and everything. Supposed to be the same size as the Loch Ness Monster.
You never did show me the picture.
The picture's rubbish, I'm not even going to put it on here.
Oh, you know.
You can't see it. What they've done is they've taken the picture and somebody's put like an outline of, is it a stegosaurus? You know, with the
you should
things on the back.
Anyway.
Yeah, but you could take a picture of any hill and draw that and make it look like a dinosaur. It doesn't look anything like a dinosaur, in my opinion, but there's a lot of sightings of a dinosaur in that lake.
In the 60s?
Well, to this day.
Oh.
Obviously, they want to keep people coming and looking for
I see, a bit like
the dinosaur.
Loch Ness.
A bit like the Loch Ness, yes. So yeah, we are here. We're going to just pop up this lane to the loch. There was an airplane crashed there.
Yeah.
And it's still there, I think.
Yeah, the remains are still there, isn't it?
The remains are there on the hill, so we might be able to see it from the car park across the lake. And then we're going to be checking out a deserted village, which is up here. So yeah, just a few things to do on a beautiful sunny day. Are you ready, Mazzy?
Yes.
Are you excited about today?
Yeah, and it's absolutely gorgeous. We weren't expecting this morning, was we? A bit too hot, actually.
In fact, the weather, which is usually pretty accurate, the weather I look at, it says it's meant to be dark clouds at the moment and 16 degrees Celsius. It's not, it's full sun and it is probably in its early 20s already.
Yeah.
And it's 9:30. So come on, let's carry on.
Come on. Got some sheep coming down the road. It's quite normal in Ireland, don't be shocked. But I've never seen the purple spray on the backs of them. And these ones have got it, they're so pretty. Good morning!
There should be a car park just over this hill. And a loch.
You have arrived.
There's the loch.
Yeah!
It's like a big volcanic crater, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now there should be a car park up here, and it is on park for night, I think.
Oh, you can stay here for the night?
I think so.
Oh, wow.
This is it. Surrounded by
Oh my
sheep.
god, that would be a little perfect spot for a night, wouldn't it, babe?
The sheep right next to you, look.
Yeah. Meh.
Loch Achill. What a stunningly peaceful place this is, isn't it, Mazzy?
It is.
It is lovely. If you want to park here for the night, you can. You don't get any internet signal, but there's a little car park, and it is the most peaceful place on the island.
So peaceful.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, can you remember yesterday you said you wanted to go see the plane crash? There is actually a plane crash here.
It's on a trail, isn't it?
No.
No?
It's the other side of that big hill there.
Yeah.
Or is it a mountain? It's that big. Just at the other side there is actually a plane crashed down. I don't know when, I think it was World War II or something. Don't know the story on that one. But we've just been reading, haven't we, about the Shark Island.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Now there was a film made called Shark Island. In 1951 they were making it, and it is said to be one of the biggest tragedies of any filmmaking ever.
It was a low-budget film they were planning on making, to go out and do like a little small documentary film on basking sharks, basically.
Yeah, because there used to be a basking shark factory at Keem Beach where we've just been. Now, I don't know if that was a controversial thing or what, I don't know. Basking sharks, I don't know if they were killing them or what, I don't know. But yeah, they were making a film.
Oh, you just stood on my toe.
Well, you should wear proper footwear instead of sandals. They were making a film, and one of the women in the film, she had a bit of sunburn, so she went to local chemists to get some cream and an ice cream
Yeah.
And when she returned to the boat, they'd gone without her. So the boat set off without her. There were 5 people on the boat, I think. And it was high winds, and a big wave got them. They capsized 3 kilometres out at sea.
Yeah.
One of them was a very strong swimmer, and he'd actually been in, I think he'd been in a plane crash and survived a bomb or something in World War II. So he dodged life quite a lot. He made a little raft out of all the debris, got to some kind of rescue boat or something, who then went to try and get the remaining people, but they were all dead by the time they got there.
So he survived that as well?
He survived it, and he went on to actually finish the film, hoping that it would make some money for the families of the victims.
Oh.
He died in 1996.
Oh wow.
So this was in 1951 when the accident happened. But yeah, what a tragic story.
Yeah.
But this Claire girl, she survived as well. She was from Dublin. But yeah, we missed that little bit of story. We just read it on an information board down there. So yeah, nothing to see. We just wanted to check it out. You know, we're checking out every part of the island.
Yeah. And
it is a beautiful, beautiful spot. I would highly recommend, if you're not bothered about internet, spending a night up here.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, people have had little fires up here, you can see. I can imagine just sitting here for a night on a beautiful summer's evening. It is...
With a picnic and everything.
Yeah, it is so tranquil. Talking about picnics, can I have a picnic? Have I had a picnic?
I always offer to make you picnic.
What have I got to eat now today?
You're going to ask for tuna pasta, aren't you?
Have I got some? Just a little island over there, or 2, 3. We're just out to sea there. In this area, there's 300. Well, you told me this, so I don't know if it's true.
It is true. 365 islands.
365 islands, one for every year, day of the year.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. We have seen it. You know, if you look on Google Maps and look down, you can see all these tiny islands dotted around. I was really hoping for a fantastic view from a beach of all these islands, but
could have got the drone over them.
Just didn't see anywhere suitable. We're just passing the board, so I thought I'd just quickly go down here so you can read about that tragedy yourself, if you like. The Shark Island tragedy, because if you read all this, it is actually really fascinating and a really sad story. And I do want to watch that film now. And here you've got the story of the plane crash up there. So this was 1950. The boat accident was 1951. What a tragic year or two they had back then. And there's a map here. This is how I know where the plane crash was. This arrow is pointing to the exact crash point, and this is the lake, I think. And we were parked at this side of it, so it was just over the hill, and it is still there. In fact, you can see it here. Landing gear wreckage. There's the engine. And there's the lake, and there's the crash site. So there was no way to get to that without going for a really big, steep hike. But fascinating history, Mazzy. Yeah. Fascinating place. Hope you enjoyed it. Now let's go find the deserted village. Yay! Had a few emails, Mazzy.
Yeah?
I thought I'd share them with us viewers.
Okay.
The first one is from David and Val Pinder. Yeah. I think it was David's 60th birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, David.
Happy birthday, a couple of days ago. And they went to Gretna Green and they looked out for his padlock.
Oh,
so can you see the padlock there?
Yeah.
It's getting a bit faded, Mazzy. So, can I ask anybody else who goes to look for his padlock, if you do take a permanent marker, will you just go over it for us, please, and just touch it up a bit?
Oh, we can go back to Gretna Green.
Well, we will be doing at some point.
Ooh!
When we do go to Scotland eventually. But yeah, apparently the other side is very faded, so if anyone does go and you have a marker, a permanent marker, please go over it for us. And I had another one. You know my crisps company I'm starting out, Mazzy?
Yeah.
Someone's made us a logo.
Oh, good
for
lord.
For his crisps. Moby Licks. It's a really good logo, look. Moby Licks. Mobilix crisps. If you don't know what we're talking about, I'm inventing my own crisp company.
I have to go back to watch the videos.
You have to go back and watch the videos, yeah. But there's definitely going to be like squid and cheese flavour crisps and a big range of them. Tuna and onion, loads of things like that. And that is my company logo, Mobilix. So we're at the deserted village.
It looks fascinating. I've never been to one before.
Yeah, I've been to a few and I really think you're going to be disappointed.
No, I can see it from here.
It is just stones. Hopefully.
Yeah, but it's the story behind it, isn't it?
Well, that's it. If there is a story behind it, if there's plaques up telling you things, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
If there isn't, it is just little stone buildings which have crumbled to nothing. Because I've been to a few before.
It's situated though in the most wonderful place, just at the bottom of this big hill, next to a
graveyard.
Yeah.
It is a nice place. It looks like a motorhome in front of us is parked there for the night. Yeah, let's go check it out.
Yay.
There is like a proper walk up to it, so and it's
Yeah.
quite popular, so I think there will be some boards, Mazzy.
Yeah, I imagine so.
I do like to see this a lot as well around the island. Lots of bike racks. Everywhere you go.
They're really good for that, but then they hire an awful lot on the island too, don't they?
Yeah, I think they do encourage people to go on bikes.
Yeah.
And why
I
not?
want to do it one day. Can we hire a bike? Could we?
Mazzy, I wanted us to buy bikes, remember, a long
but
time
we
ago,
can't
and you
afford to
wouldn't
buy
do it.
them. No, it wasn't that. We couldn't afford to buy them.
It's cheaper to buy one than hire one nowadays.
Really?
Yeah, they cost a
Just
fortune.
a bike.
Just got to be careful of them, Mazzy, because they will headbutt you. Oh yeah. So we've come to the top. Quite a walk, really. It's
uphill too.
uphill, so Mazzy was struggling with that.
Yeah, my legs.
And it is a hot
We're not quite at the
day.
end though, are we?
We're not at the end. The houses go on and on and on. There's 100 houses in this deserted village.
Oh, really? Wow.
And they reckon, they've done excavations, they reckon there's been houses for right back to the 1200s.
Yeah.
And they do excavations here like every summer, and I guess it's like archaeology students or something, and they keep finding out more and more each year.
That's well good.
But we've got to the top and it's dull.
We're in the clouds, we're so high up.
We are in the clouds,
Yeah.
they're just coming past now. It's real, there's an information board at the bottom. And it looked a good one.
Oh, it was too packed. It wasn't
Readable.
I couldn't read it today, no.
There were far too much to read.
Yeah.
It's something you want to read before you come here, I think.
Yeah.
But it does tell you a bit more about the history, about the famine. Obviously most of these will have left during the famine, but there were people still living here right up until the early 1900s. But there's just nothing here, Mazzy. I knew it were going to be like this, just buildings.
It's good though. It's got a special feel about it. I mean, obviously it's sad and everything, but it's still nice, isn't it? Do you think? I find it fascinating, even just like how every building is the exact same size and shape. I mean, even that's interesting.
Well, we could have gone on to a council estate in Liverpool to find that out. You get that everywhere.
Yeah, don't be putting people down. Come on.
So we've made it up to some of the higher ones.
Yeah.
Some of the furthest away ones. The only thing I'm really loving is these big stones above the windows. They're really cool. But very small houses.
Well, if you remember, babe, when we went to the aquarium the other day, these are all the houses now with the daylight robbery tax on the window. So every single one of these have got one window.
Correct. Yes. Yeah. Very, very well remembered, Mazzy. Thank you very much. So, yes, they won't have more than one window because they have to pay for the windows. Daylight robbery, that is. And that's where the saying comes from. Fascinating.
This one's pretty in good, complete condition, really, just without the roof, isn't it? What's it look like in there?
It's got like a portaloo in the corner.
Really?
I don't know what that is.
Do you want to take the camera in?
Yeah, very quickly. I've no idea what it is. Firstly, you've got this plastic over the bottom. Now that wouldn't have been there, so what that's doing there now, I don't know. And this, oh it is, it's a toilet. There is an Elson toilet inside a deserted village house. What on earth is going on? So you've got all the houses up that side, and as you can see, this is where they had the fields where they grew the crops. Because here you've got the potato fields. Now, from the potato famine, I can't remember what year it was, 1860s, something like that?
Can't put, yeah, 50 something, I don't know.
Can't remember.
But you can see the fields all like this in lines, can't you?
Yeah, you know, basically, they've still got potatoes in them. Well, they won't have now, but there was potato blight all over Ireland, so everyone just left the crops. And they never dug them up, so that's why, and no one's touched the fields since, so that's why you've still got these mounds from when the potatoes was in them in that famine year, in the really bad blight year.
Sad, isn't it?
It is sad, but if you see some of these fields from far away, it can look absolutely beautiful on the side of hills and things.
Because I said that to you the other day, I said, babe, look at the way the fields are going up the hill the other day, and you was like, Mazzy, that's not nice, that's actually quite sad. And then you told me what they were.
But it does look beautiful, yeah.
But I didn't realise, yeah.
There's always one, isn't there, who thinks they're better than everyone else. A two-roomed house, Mazzy.
Yeah.
What a snob, what a snob, just to show off. You know, 99 people in this village were all happy with one-bedroom houses. These wanted a full 2-bedroom.
It was probably the doctor. The doctor always has a nice house, don't they?
Yeah.
Or the bank manager.
Or vicar. They always have a good free one as well. Yeah, we were just saying, they're so close together are these houses. Especially these here. The neighbours must have practically lived with each other.
I imagine they did. I imagine it was a very small community and they all mingled and mucked in together though, wouldn't they?
Yeah, you'd have to. You wouldn't spend all day, especially with the window tax.
Yeah,
it'd
be dark in them, wouldn't it?
That would just be for your protection for the night from the cold and to sleeping. Surely through the day everyone would be out, and you'd be out chatting with your neighbour all day and working together, and not like nowadays. I don't even know who my neighbours have ever been in since I've ever had houses.
Neighbours from hell and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh! It's my leg, it's weak.
What we have noticed is it's very boggy up here, and this is a red hot sunny day. So, well, you've got your mountain up there, you see, there's a lot of little streams coming down, so they've had a good source of water. But in winter, this must have been a nightmare.
Just in the rain, I think heavy rains now would have flooded this place.
I bet this was a nightmare for floods.
Could have destroyed really then the crops down there, wouldn't it?
Well, it wouldn't have done them any, well, I don't know. It might have done them good. If there was too much, it wouldn't have done much good, no. As beautiful as the walk is, as beautiful as the day is, Mazzy,
yeah,
it's really not making for an interesting video.
It's not, it's only for our benefit really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Our little experience here.
It is just a deserted village. Now, we've just seen a tour guide go up with 2 or 3 or 4 people.
Yeah.
And that would be very fascinating, you know, if you're learning as you're going round.
If you've got the facts, and no doubt he knows his stuff, don't he?
Yeah,
so.
yeah. But when you don't know much, it's not anything which is video worthy, so we're not going to give you much from here.
I think we're going to walk down there, and the next clip you'll probably see will be us back in the van.
Yeah. What have you found?
Mint. You could smell it coming round the corner here, couldn't you?
You could, and there's loads of it here.
Do you want to do mint tea?
We could try a little mint tea if you like, yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to have it.
Who is then?
You.
Alright then. Yeah, well, I'm a forager. Just make sure you get some from the middle, Mazzy.
No, I've got to film you foraging. You're got to put the food on the table. They look like stinger nettles, don't they?
They do. That's plenty. We just want the lower leaves, the nicer ones.
Make sure there's no bugs on them.
Well, it's mint, Mazzy. You'll have to just rinse them through.
Ooh, you really going to try this?
Of course I am. Love mint. My first catching cook.
So we're back to our night spot. You're getting your own beer?
What I'm doing, Mazzy, is standing up your alcohol-free beers.
Yeah.
To make room for some proper beer, because you're not even drinking them.
Right, we don't know what's actually going on here, but as you can see out the window, if I zoom in a little bit, there's ambulances, police cars, a hearse, and lots of other cars, and all the lifeguards were surrounding, and they had like stretch beds out, didn't they, babe?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty sad. I'll stick my head out the window, have a look. I don't... Oh, I feel for the family today. Oh gosh, yeah, that's not a proper coffin in there, babe. Like I said to you, it was probably like an old boy who died on site, campsite or something.
Oh, the golf club.
Yeah.
And they're trying to get them out of the back so that the holiday makers don't see it.
Well, it is strange because this back van now is the Coast Guard. Maybe it was like a water incident. Oh, that's well sad, isn't it?
We could make a whale out of that, Mazzy. Oh, she's slipping down. So we're on the beach, we're off for a little walk on the beach. So you're probably going to get wind noise because it is quite windy.
But we're actually heading over right down to the bottom of the beach because there's some like little huts that do food and stuff.
We're hoping for some burgers and some donuts.
Oh, there we go.
That would be good, wouldn't it? We do actually feel like we're on holiday today.
Yeah, and here, especially here.
Especially here.
Yeah.
It is a bit of a dramatic beach. There seems to be something going on all the time. We had a lost child the other day. We had the homeless people. We've had somebody die this afternoon.
It's all drama, isn't it?
It's a really dramatic place. It's a horrible place for things happening, but it's beautiful. So Mazzy says she's off for a swim, which we all know means ankle deep and then a run back. She's left me to look after her cardigan and her slippers. So it's another one of these things, isn't it? Let's go for a walk on the beach. There's no walk involved, it's just Mazzy going doing her thing and leaving me stuck on my own looking like a right weirdo with a camera. When she comes back and said that were a really nice swim, this is what she means. Look. That's her, look at her. Got her arms up, she sees a big wave coming. Look, she's terrified, she's terrified. Oh my God, that's the biggest swim I've ever had. Oh look, oh no, she's wetting herself. Oh, that's it, that's Mazzy's swim. Hope you enjoyed that, Mazzy. Ridiculous. So yeah, sorry about this, the sound is going to be bad because of the wind. We can't do anything about that because we haven't brought a big camera. So you don't feel like you're comfortable with a big camera on a beach full of people, especially kids.
That's definitely cooled me down.
Did you have a good swim?
I told you I only wanted to cool down.
What we have been talking about today is I want a swimsuit.
Oh, wetsuit.
A wetsuit, sorry.
Yeah.
Because I am ashamed of my body. I am ashamed of my body. I know I shouldn't be.
I don't think you're embarrassed. It's not ashamed, is it? Is that the word you're looking for?
I'm embarrassed. I don't like being...
Oh, honey.
I just don't like people seeing my body. I never have done. I haven't put shorts on since I was about 18.
I'm not particularly fond of mine, but you know, you've got to do what you've got to do with them.
Yeah, some people have... some people dare, some people dare not, and I dare not. So I was looking at wetsuits, and some of them are as cheap as €30, so I'm going to look out for one, Mazzy.
We do know that that wouldn't be quality.
No, it'll be cheap
but
rubbish.
It'll do for what you
all it needs to do is cover my body up so that I can actually go in the water and have a proper swim. So, a mile out. I could maybe go out to the island over there and back, just a little swim. What do you think?
That was so refreshing. Yeah,
did you like that?
Yeah.
I wish you wouldn't lean on me because you're wet.
Lean on me. Honey, you finished yet?
Nearly.
What are you doing now?
It's a beauty, isn't it?
Yeah, it's absolutely
All
wicked.
I need now is a massive moat, and then this is the castle. I'm going to build 60 like little houses for the villagers over here, and then a fun fair over here.
Okay, shall I leave you to it then?
Yeah, you leave me to it, love. You leave me to it.
Alright, see you in a bit.
Okay.
So we just found an absolutely lovely story, haven't we?
Sort of, yeah.
Oh, I love it. It's so good. It's me and you.
It's the artist, Mazzy. Paul Henry, that's his picture. That's one of his pictures. He did loads of pictures. He came in here on holiday in 1910 and he so fell in love with it that he threw away his return ticket back home, and he stayed here for a decade, and he continued to paint the whole island for the rest of his life.
Oh babe, we should do the same.
But I can't draw, Mazzy. I can't draw, I can't paint. Sandcastles, I haven't even built them, I'm just pretending I have.
So we're both laughing, you're just walked off. We just realised what the mac is and we can smell it. Mackerel and spud. Yeah, we can smell it. So we're going to see what this one has.
We're probably already putting a catch and cook in this video from as mint. So we don't need to catch the mackerel and make it with spud.
Right, well let's see what these have got. Nachos.
So none of the vans were suitable. You know, I just wanted a burger van, something like that. Nothing like that on that beach. So we've come to the shop. Now somebody did say in the comments there's only one shop on the island, and that's Super Value as you're coming on the island. So yesterday we drove 20 minutes back to there to do some shopping. There's a shop here within walking distance. So please, if you're going to give us some advice, make sure it's proper advice. So we've come here, shop here. Mazzy's gone in because we've only got one mask, because I remembered mine, Mazzy didn't remember hers. You've got a takeaway next to it, opens at 5:30, and a butcher's just over there. So there's quite a few things here. And just on this bit of land, you've got the big campsite over there, which said it was full, so we couldn't get on it even if we wanted to. But on this side, it's like, I think it's like wasteland, and anyone can park there. It's as if people are just randomly turning up and parking there. Personally, I prefer our spot next to the sea. But yeah, you can actually park on here. It's a lovely lawned little area. I'm loving this place, honestly. We've been discussing it, and I think this is our favourite island we've ever been on. It's not got the spectacular views of the Isle of Skye or Mull. It's not got as many things to do as them islands, but it just seems so motorhome friendly. Everyone loves each other, everyone's getting on. It's just a special place, and we really don't want to leave. The only reason we are going to eventually leave is because we're going to run out of things to film for you. Here she is. What on earth have you got there?
I got you a king cone.
You got me a king cone?
And I got a slush puppy. I haven't had one of these for years.
So that's not for me?
No.
That's for me?
Yeah, I don't like ice cream.
I like them.
You can share, we can share.
Okay, I'll have a cornetto, thank you very much.
I got you some Irish pancakes to try.
Irish pancakes?
Yeah, I thought like just ready-made ones.
Wonderful, thank you very much.
You're welcome, thank you. Oh, you got the wrong thing. You look like you're enjoying that.
I'm not.
Why? You said it was melted already, didn't you?
I'm trying to get it before it falls all down my arm.
That's it. Put it in your mouth. Give yourself brain freeze. So we're back. I'm just going to do down a couple of bacon butties. And I bought these lovely fresh rolls. They're kind of like crusty-ish ones. And these are the pancakes I got.
The problem with going to the shop, well, the only reason I decided I would go for a walk with Mazzy today is because I wanted a burger. Didn't get a burger, so I thought, oh well, macaroni, cheese and a spud, that'd do. Turned out to be mackerel and spud, which is the most disgusting combination I've ever heard of in my life. And then we got to the shop, only one mask, so Mazzy went in. While she was in there, I saw disposable barbecues in the window. I thought, oh, we could have a nice barbecue. Go to Butcher's round the corner. Mazzy took the last of the money in with her. Came out with a couple of pence left. So we couldn't go to the Butcher's because Butcher's won't take card, you see. The shop would take card, but it was my card, so she couldn't use the card. Anyway, we've settled on. What am I having?
A couple of bacon butties in these lovely, look at these rolls. They're kind of like fresh ones from the bakers, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it'll be nice. Bacon butties.
Oh yeah, and lettuce. Lettuce too. squeeze.
No, now you're taking... Mazzy did decide this is your favourite place in Ireland.
Yeah, the whole of Ireland. Yeah, so
you love it, don't you?
I did absolutely love it. I'll tell you what, if you're really on a holiday with the family, kids, whatever, this is a real holiday place. It's got everything.
Achill Island.
Yeah.
If you go to Ireland, you have to go to Achill Island.
And don't worry about, like, if you've got a motorhome or caravan, there is plenty of free parking here. Plenty.
Well, when you first come on the island, you think there isn't. But if you come to where we've come, we've told you where it is. Kiel Beach.
Dunno.
Behind the campsite. If you can't get into the campsite, there's loads of parking back here.
Absolutely,
and it's
yeah.
amazing. So yeah, it is your favourite place in Ireland.
Definitely.
It's certainly one of mine, but I think it's the weather.
That's helping.
I think it's the weather. And I'm going to tell you my pet hates now. I've got two big pet hates. If you're going to come to Kiel Beach, or any car park, or just park anywhere in the world, right? Rule number 1, turn your radio down. We don't all want to hear it. We don't like your music. We don't even like you. Turn your music down. Rule number 2, turn off your engine. That really gets me mad. Why can't people just turn their engine off? Pull up, keep their engine on for 15 minutes. Why? Turn it off. You're polluting the world and you're annoying everyone around you. I hate it.
What colour sauce I was just going to say?
Brown.
Brown, yeah.
Pet hate number 3. Waiting for food. What is wrong with people nowadays? If you're going to make someone something to eat, make it quick.
It's coming, my darling.
15 minutes I've been waiting. If any of them burger vans had sold bacon sandwiches, I could have got one in seconds. But I do love you.
I love you too. Oh, you're the cutest.
So there we have it. Bacon sandwich with fresh rolls and brown sauce, with another one on the way, straight after a cornetto ice cream with a pizza for tea. This is my kind of day. Thank you very much, Mazzy.
You're welcome. You're on holiday, enjoy it.
I am on holiday. Can you see how it's turning round like a professional thing like you get on TV? It's just me, look. Just me with my fingers. I'm done with mine. Absolutely stuffed. You've got chicken salad.
Again.
And we're just discussing, there's a guy out here swimming where it does strictly say no swimming over this end because of riptides. Yes, he's a strong swimmer, he's a great swimmer, but he shouldn't be doing it. We don't know what a riptide is either, do we?
No, I just asked you. You should let people, just don't let things worry you.
No, it's worrying me. No, it's worrying me. I'm not in the water with a riptide. That's the end of this video. I'm going to stop mourning now. I'll think of more things to mourn about in the morning. So, have you had a good day? I think she's eating. She's pretty much just said it's one of the best days she's ever had with me.
No! Hit it. You better hit that today.
Oh, bye-bye then. Bye.
Oh, no!
See you later. She missed. Oh!
Oh, my dinner's on the floor.
Well, that's what you get for being silly. If you want to end a video, just end it like this. Thanks for watching.
Please comment and hit the like button. That helps our channel grow.
If you like what you see, click here to subscribe. Check out this other great video.
And if you really want to show your support, join the club, become a Patreon for extra videos and perks.
The more support we get, the more content we can give. We'll see you tomorrow
on Travel Trolls TV.